Okay, let's decide where we want to go. So we have, oh god, we have so many things. So, Adoc's Affliction, we have to do some other tasks and check back with her later. So when there's another time skip, we'll go back up to there. Yellow Flower, the Shrine. I've heard of Martin Bower, it's all these things. Listed accounts. Found fresh lemons tucked inside Brother Desk. Odd that we did that. We have those accounts. Golden Hand. Pillar. There's a bunch of things we can do. I'm gonna go investigate those flowers. See where that leads us. Master, I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads us. It could take a while, though. Let's get going. Oh, yay. What are these buildings? What is this place? It's some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers! Ah, finally. Maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. A Roman depiction of a nymph. There's an inscription underneath. Probably a dedication. Right, because this Andreas doesn't know Latin. The Romans believed that keeping the nymph of the spring happy would ensure their water stayed fresh. The cistern must have doubled as her temple. Interesting. A lot of these flowers are growing here. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside an aqueduct. There's like beady. Interesting. Another inscription. It's still in good shape. But I don't know Latin, so it doesn't help, unfortunately. This Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. That's odd. It must be graffiti, then. Gonna avoid that, because that's the obvious thing. This looks like a Roman curse. Oh, joy. The lettering is worn by time, but it's still legible. But I still don't know Latin, so it doesn't help. Oh well. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Oh, oh, you can see the 3D model right there. Interesting. Oh, perhaps there's a clue inside. The Baron of Bavaria. I like the idea that he said, I have you, Master Andreas. Casper, go get help. I won't let you fall. It's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. Ah! Damn it, Casper. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I hurt anything. I guess that really wasn't that long of a fall. The important thing is that you won't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing, can you? I'm going to look around and see if I can find a way out. Are you gonna light something, or... Oh, I see. There you go. He's making a little torch for us. The water is murky. I can't see the bottom. Damn, Casper. Does this work? I must admit, I'm impressed. I just remembered how flammable these brush rags are. Why were you carrying around the flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. Are you an arsonist? Of course. Really true. What is this place? A cistern. It must collect water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. The lower aqueduct. Interesting. It looks like the tunnel collapsed here, Master. Based on our orientation, this must head toward the town church. Is the church that old? As old as the Roman settlement? No, but many things in Tassing and Kiersau are built on what came before. Looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try to squeeze through? I don't know, it seems risky. I can do it, Master Andreas. Alright, but be careful. Of course, Master. I'll be right back. We've gone longer than I expected. Are you alright, Casper? I think so. What did you find? I don't know. It was very dark and I felt strange. It's not a way out. Alright, we'll just have... What do you mean you felt strange? Like, I wasn't supposed to be there, and it smelled strange, like something old. It's a good thing you came out, then. Now then, let's keep looking for a way out. Of course, Master Andreas. Yep, gotta make sure my charge doesn't get hurt. Cistern. There's that way, but is there anything up here first before I go? Well, let's do this first. I don't know where that leads. Where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. We need to find something to move the rocks, something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind, let's find a way out of here. What were you listening for, Andreas? Like, what exactly were you listening for? I'm confused now. Did you hear something on the other side? Walking. Eventually we'll run into something. Oh god, we have to jump across now? That's not dangerous at all. I totally wouldn't break a leg doing that in real life. Oh damn, Casper, that was a good hop. Upper Aqueduct Convent. Almost there. Let's not go up just yet that way. Let's see, is there anything this way first? For Aqueduct Crypt. I kind of want to go into the crypt. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, but hoping I'm not going the way that's going to lead me to not... Let's go back one. And see where that one leads. And worst comes to worst, if we could try to, like, climb down from, like, the gap in the aqueduct. Depending on how high up it is. Keep going further up. There's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. Ah! My feet! Oh! Where's the... It looks like a kitchen. The Abbey kitchen. What else is up there? I don't think so. It's big, though. Of course, we must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No? Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you get the can you lift the grate off? There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little, and I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach... Oh, a fire poker. Very nice. I got a fire poker. Excellent, we can use it to move the rocks and get out of here. Oh, of course, Master. We're not going to do that just yet, though, because I'm going to keep moving along. So we're underneath the Abbey right now. Curiouser and curiouser. That is interesting, though. I love the physical metaphor and the physical symbolism of building on the ruins on the bones of the old, but forgetting about it and forgetting about the traditions. Let's see, what does this way give us? A door? Appears to be so. Strange one, and there's Sepp in the crypt. Where does it go? Try to nudge it. Given the distance we've traveled in our elevation, it must lead to the crypt under the Abbey. Really? Can we get out this way? What's that sound, Master? Snoring? Someone's sleeping on the other side of the door. Hey, wake up! What should we do, Master? Well, we already have the poker from the convent kitchen. We can try that on the stones and try to get out. Of course. So, that. Interesting. Good to know that that's there, though. I think we can go that way, so we have to go. So we do have to go back to the stones. Okay, I was just curious what that way would lead to. Come, Casper. We will get out of here soon enough. And this explains why it takes a few hours to get shit done in this one. I think after this I'm supposed to be eating dinner with Eva because Otto just died. Yeah, that's correct. Yep. Oh, spick and span. Well done, Casper. I like having Casper around. He's a fun character. He's in lockstep with me, too, I've just realized. That's great. Is this the one with the... Yes, it was. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to ship the rocks out of the way. Wait, I still hear something. You shouldn't come here during the day. I had to. The farmers are out for blood. And, so what are Leonard and Hannah doing? Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Ooh. Now he is. I didn't kill him, did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you into hysterics. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you... Stop. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. Idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist, Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think so. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. The abbot will stay in power. Pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Quiet. Go home. Don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. Jesus Christ. If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Okay, I fucking hate this man so much. Of course, I'm sorry. Wow. Piece of shit. So Hannah might have had the innkeeper's wife might have something to do with this. Interesting. Glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? Peasants overthrew the abbot. They might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Kiersau. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see just how committed she was. But first, let's get back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Good idea, Master. Vespers? Indeed. 12 hours remain. Oh god. Before I talk to them, though, I do want to... Before I talk to them, though, I'm gonna go talk to Gertrude real quick. We need to go help Brother Adok. There we go. Run! Run! Gertrude, you got that medicine for Adok? Poor man needs it. Real bad. Gertrude's still here? Margaret? Gertrude in the herbal thing? No, Mousefonger is, though. Dana, no. Are they in the shrine to St. Moritz? Andreas, good. I was hoping you would come by. Hello, Mother Illuminata. Did you need something for me? Yes, though I was hesitant to distract you from your investigation. And I do not often leave the confines of Kiersau, even in the best of times. Which these are decidedly not. I'll help in any way I can. God bless you. As our brothers are trapped in the library, it is unlikely they have received any nourishment. Can't the sisters just take food to them? Sisters aren't comfortable moving in the men's areas, even when there are only monks present. Now peasants have overrun the abbey, they've looted the sacristy, and drank most of the sacramental wine. I suppose that would be intimidating. I don't believe the peasants will be violent toward the sisters, but I can't take any chances. I need you to escort them through the crypt and up to the brothers. Crypt? Yes, there is a secret entrance to the library in the crypt. Sister Zena and I used to use it every day. The sisters will say it needs to be tended to after all the mayhem that transpired there. Escort them and the food to the brothers in the library and return when you are finished. I already knew about the secret entrance, lied to the peasants. Are you sure this is a good idea? I cannot predict how long the brothers will be trapped in that library. This is the least I can do. I may be able to do this for you, but not now. I understand the time is limited, but the brothers could use your help. If you can spare an hour or two at your next meal, the sisters will be ready. Just let me know. Of course, Mother Illuminata. God bless you. I mean, I'm going in there anyway real quick. It's with Gertrude. Be really funny, because then they'll make me want to... So here they all are. Hey, Gertrude. Andreas, there you are. I have the curative for Brother Adok. I hope it is enough to alleviate his affliction. I did what I could with the time and the tools available. You will appreciate the help no matter what. Of course, of course. God bless you and all the brothers in these dire times. I hope this awful outbreak ends soon before any bloodshed. As do I. Thank you for your help. Be safe, Andreas. Good. Do you have anything to say? Anything to say? Anything to say? Nope. None of you have anything to say. I could just take the food right now. I'm just gonna go to the crypt anyway right now. Like, so I could have just taken it to them. Sepp was sleeping there. Hey, Doc, I got you. Brother Adoc, I had Sister Gertrude make you something for your pain. Oh, you shouldn't have. The others. Florian is looking after the others. You're the one teetering on the edge. Now eat the broth. I will. Thank you, Andreas. Rest easy, Brother Adoc. Yay! Bless you, Andreas. Anyone else I can talk to real quick while I'm here? Say, asshole. You told Gur no. I'm sorry, he had to know. You are a true bastard, Andreas Maler, and you deserve the very worst of what's coming to you. Brother Guy, I'd like to think we've been on reasonable terms until now. Tell me your side of the story. There has to be some reason for this other than simple greed. And yep. Does there? For a monk, you could hardly hope to spend this money without someone noticing. I don't intend to be a monk forever. You'd leave the Benedictines. Look around, Andreas. Would you stay after this? Presuming we survive, or that there's even an abbey to live in after all this is over. And so, you could live like a nobleman off this. That wouldn't go unnoticed, unremarked. Money isn't for me. Say more. Money goes to help Jewish families who've been displaced or harassed elsewhere in the Empire. They've had their land stolen, businesses seized, some have been forced to convert just to keep their lives. It's cruel. That explains why you were so interested in the Inquisitions in Aragon. I meant what I said. It's not right what's been done to them. Think whatever you like about it, but my cause is a personal one. Why? What does the fate of the Empire's Jews matter to a Benedictine monk? Not every Jewish family was expelled from France. Those that agreed to convert were allowed to remain. My family was allowed to remain. The cemetery where their parents and grandparents were buried was sold for 11,000 pounds tournois. Duke of Burgundy used the stels to construct the Sainte-Chapelle of Dijon. That was more than 100 years ago, Guy. Yet the Inquisitions and expulsions have not stopped. I doubt they ever will. Yep, considering history and how anti-Semitic the world was and is and can be. And it's not like it's gonna get any better for them. And it's really bad for them right now. My family may not be Jewish any longer, but I feel a responsibility to them all the same. Not that I'd expect you to understand that. Now, will you take the deal I've offered you? A quarter of the money once we get out of this. Seems reasonable. It's a deal. Good. You know it's the right thing to do anyway. You know I didn't kill Otto. I don't think you killed Otto, honestly. It would have been way too... Why should I believe you? Because I'm telling the truth, and I'm sure clever Andreas can find the real killer if he looks in the right place. Why don't you tell me what you plan to do with all that money first? What does that matter? Didn't I just say this? I don't tell me forever. I thought I did this. Money's for me. I thought I already did this part. I already did this part. So why is it repeating? Whatever we like. Personal one. Come on. I thought I already did this. Why is it making me go through it again? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Even if I want to pay my respects to the forebears, I could not because I don't know where the spare bodies lie. My family may not be Jewish any longer, but I feel responsibility to them all the same, blah, blah, blah. One more thing, Guy. Did you receive a note? Yes. I should have destroyed it, but it intrigued me. The handwriting is beautiful, almost as good as mine. We both know it's better. May I see it? Certainly. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh god, that would have been... He knows. He knows and he's coming for you. The Rat House, after St. John's fire. There it is. I don't know how the author knew what I was up to, but I admit, it startled me. Who else could have known? How should I know? Maybe Matthew got suspicious. He's always watched me around the sacristy. The note isn't specific. He knows... He who? Knows what? Are you saying it was simply a gamble, a provocation without basis, hoping you'd kill Otto? How should I know what's behind this? Whoever wrote this knew I was up to something. Or they made an educated guess. Either way, they know more about me than I'm comfortable with. Interesting. Until later, Brother Guy. God bless you. Okay. I don't think Guy did it, honestly. He's an asshole, but, like, I haven't had any reason to feel like he would kill. Sure. Can I talk with Wojslav again? Nope. Alright, I think that's everyone for right now. Then we go down. And now let's decide where we're gonna go next. Can I talk to Gurno again? No. I think Adok's sleeping? No, he's not. He has the medicine, though. So we got the Proprietress, the Miller. It's meal time, so we could do some meal things, but we can talk to the Golden Hand first as well. Love that they don't necessarily even notice me. Carl, Peter's ordered everyone to keep out of the library. We're gonna go Bailey. Go in here, because we're gonna talk to people in here real quick. Anyone who wants to talk with me. Except you were drunk in the crypt of, like, literally a few hours ago. Fuck off. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go down to the Golden Hand and talk with people real quick. So I have the option to go have dinner with Eva. I have an option to use my food time to get food to the monks. I have the option to... I mean, so far those are my only two options I remember. Was there another I hope there wasn't another option, because I can't think of one. There's an option to go hunting with Lennart. Really do not give you a lot of time. Hello, Killian. Do you have a moment? Sure. Is there something wrong with your room? No, I wanted to know if you've noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd how? Does she ask you to watch the inn by yourself very often? Oh, well, sometimes, I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evenings when she gets tired, but... lately, she's been leaving during Sext. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the Rat House. So I usually watch the inn until she gets back. There was one other time... Go on. Mom left in a hurry one night, and when I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. Another note. He will destroy the abbey. He will swallow the head of St. Moritz, the Rat House, after St. John's fire. Interesting. Another note. I've seen several like this before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire. I wonder if that means the bonfire. This note is written in the same hand as the one 7 years ago. It couldn't have been left by one of the guests. The note could have been for one of your parents, then. But why? I don't know. I don't want anyone to destroy the Abbey, even if the Abbot is cruel to the peasants. We'll keep that from happening, Killian. Don't worry. Ulrich is keeping Peter calm, for now. I hope the note helps, Master Maler. Just don't tell Mom or Dad, alright? Alright, Killian, I won't say anything. This note might have bigger connections than you think, Killian. I should get back to work. See you later, Master Maler. Till then. So we know... So basically, that's how they're able to distinguish the idea that, like, you're never quite sure who the actual murderer is in each of these situations, because whoever's writing these notes to the people involved is specifically just trying to goad one of them, like Andreas said, and all of them said, to just... One of them will murder him, but it's not quite sure who. And depending on which ones you investigate, because you don't have time to investigate all of them, so... Master Maler, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honor of joining us for a meal. Actually, I'd like to talk about your wife. Anna, what about her? You know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? Yes. Yes. I wanted to be more tactful than that. Do you know she fucks the miller? And you're fine with that? What would you have me do? Drive her out into the wilderness? See her punished by the law? I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. I don't often understand my wife either. What are we to do? All I know is that something has to change. An unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. Believe me, I know. Stand up to her and carve out some path towards happiness. I don't know. How? Before you can solve your marriage, there's a bigger problem you need to think about. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? No! I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Really, she never said anything about Otto to you. No, never. She never did. Now please leave me be. As you wish. Until it... So, I probably shouldn't have pushed him there, but I didn't know that I hadn't done anything to persuade him. Hello, Master Maler. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. You must want to break from all the work sometimes. A way to let off steam. I don't understand, Andreas. I know what you do by the Roman ruins. God. How did you know? Did they not tell you? I overheard you two talking by the old aqueduct. God, then it was right. Damn it, Andreas, what do you want from me? Why did you do it? Leonard is handsome, strong, forthright. He knows what he wants, a proper man. He's also a raging misogynist and an awful person who hates poor people. Not like Nico. Nico is so boring, weak. He avoids taking a stance, avoids making the tough choices. I see. So when it comes to tough choices, if you're so willing to cheat on your husband, I bet you'd be willing to do whatever it takes to keep the inn running. My God, Andreas, are you accusing me of killing Otto? I disagreed with Otto, but why would I want to kill him? Look around. Is Tassing better off with him dead? First you hold the ruin of my family over my head, now this? Unless there's anything more you need, I won't be abide by this foolishness. No, Hannah. Sorry to bother you. Good day, Andreas. Oh, that was a... God, I'm not so good at figuring out when I'm supposed to actually, like, talk to people. Because that's a bunch of failed attempts just because I didn't know where the fuck to go. Okay, that's annoying. That was really annoying. That one then. Okay, so where do I want to have food at? Where do I want to have food at? Let's decide in a second. Well, let's go talk to some more people while we can. God bless you, Andreas. Ilya, you know anything? Okay, let's see where we can go. Bucky, you got anything to say? Baby's still being birthed, I think. I talk right now. I need to watch over Rachel. Alden. Oh, Balthazar. Yeah. Greetings, Andreas. Say, that wonderful Dr. Werner was invited me to dinner. Why don't you and your assistant come along? I'm sure he won't mind. I'd hate to intrude another time, perhaps. Gotta have another dinner invite. Ah! Too many people and not enough time for dinner. I feel obligated for Eva since her husband just died, but... So you got anything to say? Nope. That's the Zimmerman house, so not going there just yet. I'm gonna go talk to Martin Bauer if possible. Hey, Martin. I cannot talk to him yet. Okay. I know a lot about him, strangely enough. Okay, this is getting ridiculous, so I have a few options for dinner. Can I talk to Nico, maybe? I do want to have dinner with Eva. Oh, Andreas. I haven't eaten in a while. Would you mind sitting with me for a bit and sharing some food? Of course, Eva. Thank you for coming. It's not easy being alone right now. Yes, I know you're here, little boy. We're happy to keep you company, Eva. Thank you, Andreas. I know you have your own problems to deal with. Sit. I'm sorry, I'm just used to my father or Otto praying. It's alright, Eva. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Please receive my Otto's soul and forgive him his many little sins. He's a good son and husband and father. And help Andreas and Caspar find his murderer, that he may be brought to earthly justice. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Thank you for doing this, for trying to find Otto's killer. I know my father and the others, they forced you into it, but I appreciate it. Otto was a good man, Eva. You deserve to see his killer brought to justice. He always spoke highly of you. I'm glad you feel the same way. Eva, may I ask you something about Otto? I know it's hard. It is, but I need to help if I can. Let's have the rye bread. Who do you think may have had cause to kill Otto? The abbots, of course, but there were others in the town who resented Otto for what he was doing. They must have hit it well, because it seemed like everyone around here supported him. Most people support him, but it bothered my father that it took the inheritance and forest laws to get Otto on our side. Peasants have been dealing with the abbot's taxes and property schemes for years. You remember what happened to Ottilia Kemperen's farm? She and her husband worked that land for years. She's been reduced to little more than a beggar, working for the church she hates. Taxes and restrictions apply to everyone equally in Tassing, don't they? Just because they apply to everyone doesn't mean we're all affected by it equally. Peasants bear a heavier burden, especially when they aren't allowed to pay their taxes with crops. Families around here used to depend on the forest for fish, firewood, and for grazing their pigs. I can't say that someone like Dr. Schultz or even Klaus is affected the same way as my family or the Bauers. There had to be some people who were unsympathetic, like Leonard. Of course, but no one hates the peasants the way he does. I can't think of anyone else who spoke out against Otto. He managed to convince most of the townsfolk that the peasants' cause was right. If anyone harbored resentment about it, they kept quiet about it. Surely there was some opposition initially. Yes, of course, people debated it in the Commons, but no one got that heated about it, aside from Leonard. I'm sorry, I don't think I can talk much more about this. I just want it to be over with. Of course, Eva, thank you for your help. Mistress Eva, are you feeling well? You've barely eaten anything. I don't have much of an appetite, but I'll be alright. I'll eat in a bit, for Otto's sake. Thank you, Caspar. What about you, Andreas? I'm sure you weren't expecting this to interrupt your trip home. I have mixed feelings about returning to Nuremberg. There are things of difficulty for me. I have a huge commission waiting for me, and I have no interest in doing it. No interest in any art, to be honest. What do you mean? You always seemed to love painting. When I saw your masterpiece just before you left, I still think it's the most beautiful thing I ever seen. What's happened to you in the last 7 years? My skills increased, my wealth and fame increased, even so, nothing I make is of any... There we go. Sounds like you need to name something, make something new, something for different people. You have a talent that could reach more people than you know, Andreas. Think that. London. Capital of England and center of new religious strife between its king, Henry VIII, and the church, the city has struggled under religious and political extremism throughout his reign. You really mean that? Of course I do. Think about Klaus. Even a peasant up here in the mountains can afford to book the books he prints and sells. Words and images in those books can help us understand places and things and ideas that we will never be able to see for ourselves. That may not matter to all of us, but to some of us it does. It matters to me. So if you want to make art that matters, make it about something and make it for someone who cares. You'll be alright. I love that face. Oh no, it's feeding time. Of course. Thank you for the visit, both of you. It helps. Think about what I said, Andreas. You don't have to be unhappy. I will. Thank you. And thank you for trying to find justice for Otto. God bless you. Can I do anything sleeping? I'd prefer to not have to... Oh, whoa, what was that about? Everything's locked up, so let's go back to the... Meadow. I am doing a terrible job at this whole investigation thing right now. Hey, my lord. Hey, Nico. I'm doing a terrible... My investigations are not going nearly as well. I have so much on Guy, but I don't want to accuse him of anything. Hello, Master Maler. Anything I can do for you? No, nothing. Sorry to bother you. Oh, God. This is not going well at all. Getting late. I should get some sleep. Not much else I can do, so... wake up in the middle of the night. Oh god, Andreas, get up. Wake your boy too. Peter, what are you all doing here? We're getting you. You're needed in the commons. Let's go. We'll be asking the questions, Maler. Alright, alright. We'll get dressed and be alone. Privacy. Casper, wake up. Master Andreas? What's going on? It's the middle of the night. Something's happening in the commons. Peter and the others want us there. Will we be alright, Master Andreas? Don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you. Be fine. Alright, now that everyone's here, we can start. Start what? We're holding a trial for Otto's murderer. You're the one with the evidence. You mad? What about the law? We should wait for the judge, not do this ourselves. We don't have the time, Maler. While we have the abbot, we can find justice on our own terms. If we lose this advantage, Father Gurneau will make sure no one ever investigates Otto's death. Well, what have you found? We're all waiting. Hold on, I've barely had a day to investigate. I can hardly come to a conclusion so soon. Answer the man. Please, Andreas. Give us the killer. Calm down, everyone. This isn't fair. Well, you'd better fucking decide, Maler, or you can watch that damned abbey go up in flames. Be quiet! I have a woman in labor right next door. This behavior is shameful. If she loses a child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. Agnes is right. I know you want justice for my husband, for your friend, but I don't... but I don't want things to get worse than they already are. Please, Dad, give Andreas a little more time. Fine. Andreas, you've got until the baby is born. After that, we'll claim our justice. Look fast, Maler. It's the right decision, Peter. Oh god, soldiers! Good evening. Is it customary in Tassing that the people gather in the commons in the middle of the night? We do what we needs to be done when it needs to be done. Who's asking? My name is Tristan von Frauenberg. I am here on behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been distributing and discussing the 12 articles. He is also aware that you have been disputing conditions of taxation and land use with the Abbot of Kiersau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek to punish Tassing for these disputes. But his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the abbots and monks of Kiersau within the abbey. This is an insult. This is a rebellion. For this there can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate Kiersau Abbey and release the abbot and all the monks. If this is not done, the Duke's soldiers will enter the town and the abbey in force. As certain as night follows day, they will kill every man and boy who stands in their way. What? God protect us. Oh no, God, no. We never wanted to threaten the abbot, sir. He wouldn't listen to our demands. We're starving. Such efforts are necessary since the townsfolk are also suffering under the abbot's increased gaze. Taxes. The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concessions can be made regarding the death tax and use of the forest for wood. Of course, only under the strict condition that the abbot is released unharmed. And what do you, the peasants, get? What about our taxes? What about the right to use the woods for grazing, for fishing? The Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the abbot and take what is offered, or you can remain defiant and face the consequences. It will yield you little save steel and fire. Sunset. Tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. That just got more stressful. Don't take my matins and my allowance away! I need that for investigating! Oh god, everything is going so bad. I have 17 hours to figure out who I'm gonna mark as the killer. Oh god. Oh god. Tristan von Fromberg, minor noble. Oh god. Ah. Ah, this is all going so bad, so horribly bad. Hannah, just confess. I think I think you did it, Hannah, honestly. Hello, Master Mola. Anything I can do for you? No, sorry to bother you. Ah! I don't like this one bit. Gillian, you have anything to say? Nico, you have anything to say? Have you given any more thought to buying the route? We'll be here for a while. Perhaps later. Okay, I need to see what all I can do, investigation-wise, without actually talking to anyone more than that. So I'm going to do some quick cuts while I try to see if I can talk to more people. I'll see you in a bit. Hope those soldiers don't get here before Peter can grab the abbot. Hehe. Wait, that's rude, Attilia. Promise? Ah, Andreas, I don't suppose you come to our local St. Giles concession. I have to give the propriety to locals if it... I have to whisper out. Ah, God, I'm back where I started. Soldiers marching on Tassing. This is getting out of hand. Let's see, Ulrich, do you have anything to say? Now's not the time to lose our resolve. Smaller. Have anything to say? Have you seen the soldiers on the hills? What was Peter gotten us into? Eva, do you have anything to say? Nope. Oh, hey, here again. Hey, Andreas, you really think those soldiers are going to attack the town? Very possible. Damn, I guess our taxes won't really matter if we're killed. You're not going to get killed. It'll be alright. I hope so, Andreas. It's okay, Johann. I'll figure it out. On to the next cut. Gertner Farm, let's go. Peter, this is all your fucking fault. You and Otto both. Hey, Jorg. Hey, Andreas. How are you doing, Jorg? I'm alright. Veronica's helping Eva. Eva and Dad's mad all the time. I've tried talking to him, but he won't back down now that Otto's, well... I don't know what else to do. We won't make the winter if we don't do something. Let me solve Otto's murder first, then we can worry about the rest. I don't know if we have that long. Better hurry, Andreas. I'll let you get back to it until then. Can I talk to you again? Because you could fucking just have made your dad chill the fuck out. Clara doesn't have anything to say. Ooh, Ursula, do you have anything to say? You do not. Bill Peter. You never have anything to say. Alright, on to the next batch of people. Let's go to the Bowers. If they have something, I'll show it. If they don't, we'll cut to the next thing. Martin Yopt, or whatever the fuck your actual name is. Nope. God bless you, Andreas. Don't forget to come back when it's time for a meal. I'm sure the brothers will appreciate it. Okay. So... do I have 2 meal times that I can do? Okay, I've gone all over town and no one really had anything to say. So next episode, I said this last episode, God. Next episode, I will look into and decide which of the major plot threads I want to follow for trying to get information. So, investigating over the big one, figure out the return of Martin Bauer, the Plastic accounts, we've already done that. Pull that. Another up for the thread puller. Golden hand, I could get some drinks. So I can either do an order a round of drinks, I can talk to the miller, figure out the proprietus, and then figure out the social. So I can either do one of these 2 things. Okay. And then we'll figure out stuff for food. Oh god. This is gonna be rough. But anyway, I will see everyone later, and we will figure it out, won't we?